Yo, what is poppin', ReFi Nation? John Ellison here from ReFi DAO. I am so incredibly grateful to bring to you a trailer for ReFi Podcast Season 3. It's been a while. We've been digging deep into the underlying infrastructure, ideas, and communities that we believe can take the ReFi movement to the next stage in the next cycle. Thanks to the support of Climate Collective and Cello Foundation, we have another full season of episodes talking to pioneering leaders across the regenerative finance space, from technology, design, economics, and local communities on the ground that are doing the real-world impact of regeneration and trying to onboard talent and capital from existing institutions that need to make this transition to a renewable energy-based regenerative economy, but don't really know how. Now, with the introduction of artificial intelligence and a network of AI co-pilots, we can really understand what are the tools that we need to realize this regenerative future. And how can we deploy capital in publicly verifiable ways that not only takes care of the earth, but also the people who are stewarding the soil, the trees, the water, and the air. If you believe in a regenerative future where people on the planet can live together in harmony, and you're tired of corporations and nation states saying they're going to make a difference but ultimately don't, ReFi really is where you belong. Prior to October 2021, there were really only a handful of ReFi startups. I want to give a massive shout out to the folks at IXO, Regen Network, Cello, Nori, Moss, Giveth, and Collectivo. These people were true pioneers looking at the power of decentralized technologies to create a difference in the world at scale. But it really was October 2021 with the launch of Toucan and ClimateDAO that brought this explosion of innovation, a so-called ReFi Big Bang. We did over $4 billion of volume at Toucan in just a number of months. Klima reached $1 billion market cap in less than 2 weeks, and there were major media coverage from all over the space. Vera banned the tokenization of carbon credits in May 2022 and sent the market into a period of quiet as we investigated how do we really use the power of tokenization, of liquidity pools to finance impact and regeneration with integrity and in a way that all market participants are comfortable. Where we are now is we have over 600 ReFi projects in our database. There's about 32 VCs that have deployed capital, over 250 million deals worth within recent history. And we're watching a crypto bear take its hold as capitulation seems to reach a peak. With the Bitcoin halving coming next summer, there seem to be some indicators that the market has reached its bottom and is ready to recover. And so here we are with over 8 billion people on the planet, staring at an hourglass, looking at our time as a species running out as we degrade topsoil at alarming rates, as we overfish our oceans, as we pollute our water and air supplies, and as temperatures rise to an all-time high this summer and seemingly beyond. It is my thesis at ReFi DAO that we need a global startup movement rooted in local communities in order to anchor the power of this technology into the problems of the real world. And so for me, I stand here with a firm conviction that our existing institutions absolutely cannot solve these problems. And in the same way that our evolutionary paradigm has brought forth new types of organizational structures, we have the opportunity to evolve the way that we coordinate value both locally and globally to solve these complex global existential threats. And Season 3 will not only look at this cutting-edge technology, these local communities, but also the evolution of human consciousness that has caused our organizational systems to evolve over time. If you're familiar with the work of Frederic Laloux or Noah Yuval Harari, you'll recognize this trend of the human story over thousands of years increasing in complexity as we become more aware of ourselves and the world around us. Our organizational structures are beginning to evolve with our thought. It's a natural consequence of conscious evolution. And so here we look into new organizational forms as DAOs take hold on the ground with real-world assets and a desire to coordinate globally towards impact, towards action, and towards taking care of the resources that we actually need to survive. We'll also have a chance to speak with some of the recent launching protocols like Solid World, who are bringing liquidity, growing at a significant rate, and offering new instruments that don't really exist in the volunteer carbon market today. Our hope in this season is to make a contribution to this emerging symphony of regeneration by raising awareness about the key technologies, communities, and ideas that are driving us forward towards a more just and prosperous future. While the rest of the world may be distracted by artificial intelligence and other things, we are resting in a deep conviction that distributed ledgers, mission-driven communities, and heart-centered awareness are some of the key factors that we need to realize this vision of a regenerative future. We hope that you'll join us, subscribe, and stay tuned. We've got a Welcome to ReFi Podcast Season 3 episode with my good friend and co-founder Monty Merlin from ReFi DAO. And we've got some really interesting conversations with folks like Matt from Future Quest and Future Horizon, who are really diving deep into the AI scene, using these co-pilots to completely redesign organizations. We'll talk with some ex-Google employees and some really incredible leaders in the space who are pushing this movement forward. Hope you have a great time listening to the trailer today. Definitely subscribe, stay tuned, let us know what you think, and we'll see you on the other side.